Swati. Today we are going to discuss question number 5 of exercise 8.4 of class 10. So your first part is cosecant theta minus cot theta whole square is equal to 1 minus cos theta upon 1 plus cos theta. You have to use trigonometric identities and you have to prove this by using those identities. We know that those three identities are sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1, 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta, and 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosecant square theta. Now we'll be using these three identities and we'll solve. So first of all, you'll take the left hand side, that is equal to cosecant theta minus cot theta whole square. So whenever you are given any of the t ratios, try to convert those t ratios into sine and cos. So whenever you will convert t ratios into sine and cos, it will be easier for you to solve them. Now see here, cosecant theta and cot theta, I can change it into sine and cos function as cosecant theta is 1 upon sine theta minus cot theta can be written as cos theta by sine theta whole square. Now first solve the bracket, and how we'll solve the bracket? We have to take LCM. So it will be sine theta and numerator is 1 minus cos theta and it will be whole square. Now I can write it as 1 minus cos theta whole square divided by sine square theta. Now see here, sine square theta can be written as 1 minus cos square theta, because cos square theta is here plus, when it will go that side it will be minus. So it can be written as 1 minus cos theta whole square divided by 1 minus cos square theta. Now see, I want in the numerator 1 minus cos theta, we have 1 minus cos theta whole square. In the denominator, I want 1 plus cos theta. Now see here, we have algebraic identity a square minus b square. It can be written as a plus b, that is 1 plus cos theta into a minus b, 1 minus cos theta. Now see, 1 minus cos theta whole square, 1 minus cos theta. 1 will be cancelled out, and what you will get here is 1 minus cos theta divided by 1 plus cos theta, and that is equal to RHS, hence proved. This is how we have to prove the identities. First you have to convert whatever the trigonometric ratio is given, you have to convert it into sine and cos function, and then you have to proceed that either square function is there or algebraic identities which you can use. Then you have to use all of them and you have to prove LHS is equal to RHS. Now let's proceed to the second part. Cos A by 1 plus sin A plus 1 plus sin A upon cos A is equal to 2 secant A. So first of all, let's take left hand side. Left hand side is your cos A divided by 1 plus sin A plus 1 plus sin A divided by cos. Now see, here the function is already given in the sine and cos, so you have to proceed. You have to take LCM here. What will be the LCM? 1 plus sin A into cos. Now what will be in the numerator? This will be cancelled, so cos square A plus, this will be cancelled, so 1 plus sin A whole square. Now let's simplify. This will be cos square A plus A plus B whole square. Algebraic identity we have A plus B whole square is equal to A square plus 2AB plus B square. We have done in class 9th also, and we have done in chapter 1 of class 10th also. So cos square A, it will be A square 1 plus 2AB, so 2 sin A plus B square divided by 1 plus sin A into cos A. Now let's simplify. See, cos square A plus sin square A makes 1. Sin square theta plus cos square theta 1. So it will be equal to 1 plus, it is also 1 plus 2 sin A divided by 1 plus sin A into cos A. So 1 plus 1 is 2 plus 2 sin A divided by 1 plus sin A into cos A. Now see in the numerator, you can take 2 common. So if I take 2 common, I will be left with 1 plus sin A divided by 1 plus sin A into cos A. See, 1 plus sin A and 1 plus sin A will be cancelled. So what you have got here, 2 by cos A. And I can write this as 2 into 1 by cos A. And 1 by cos A is secant A. And RHS is also 2 secant A. So LHS is equal to RHS, hence proof. So this is how we have to prove this part. Now let's proceed to the third part. Tan theta divided by 1 minus cot theta plus cot theta divided by 1 minus tan theta is equal to 1 plus secant theta into cosecant theta. Now we have to prove it. See, first you have to take left hand side, that is tan theta divided by 1 minus cot theta plus cot theta upon 1 minus tan theta. So what I have to do is, you have to convert it into sine and cos function. So let's convert. Tan theta can be written as sine theta divided by cos theta, 1 minus cot theta. So 1 minus cos theta upon sine theta plus cot theta is cos theta upon sine theta divided by 1 minus sine theta divided by cos. Now in the denominator I have to take LCM for simplification. So sine theta divided by cos theta divided by, LCM will be sine, so it will become sine theta minus cos theta divided by sine theta plus cos theta divided by sine theta divided by cos theta minus sine theta divided by cos theta. Now we have to simplify that. Sine into sine will become sine square theta divided by cos theta into sine theta minus cos theta. What does it mean? It means A by B divided by C by D, it is equal to A into D divided by B into C. This is we have followed here. A by B divided by C by D is A into D. That means A into D divided by b into c. Similarly, cos square theta divided by sin theta into cos theta minus sin theta. Now again, for simplification, I have to take LCM. See here, this function is sin theta minus cos theta, and this is cos theta minus sin theta. So I can make this as sin theta minus cos theta. How? I have to multiply it by minus 1. So what this equation will become? Sin square theta divided by cos theta into sin theta minus cos theta minus cos square theta divided by sin theta into sin theta minus cos theta. Now I can take the LCM easily. So it will be, LCM will be your cos theta sin theta into sin theta minus cos theta. Because if I take minus sign common, so this plus will become minus. So here it will become sin cube theta, because this term and this term will be cancelled. So sin cube theta minus cos cube theta. Now just look at the numerator. Sin cube theta minus cos cube theta. A cube minus b cube. And we know that a cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. Now we'll use this identity here, a cube minus b cube, where a is sin theta and b is cos theta. Now let's simplify. It will become sin theta minus cos theta into sin square theta plus sin theta cos theta plus cos square theta divided by cos theta sin theta into sin theta minus cos theta. Now see, in the numerator you have sin theta minus cos theta, in denominator. So this will be cancelled. And then sin square theta plus cos square theta will become 1 plus sin theta cos theta divided by cos theta sin theta. Now what will I do? I will get them separated. So I can write 1 upon cos theta sin theta plus sin theta cos theta divided by cos theta sin theta. Sin theta and sin theta will be cancelled. Cos and cos will be cancelled. So it will become 1. And I can write this as 1 upon cos theta into 1 upon sin theta. 1 upon cos theta is sec theta. 1 upon sin theta is cosec theta plus 1. So this was RHS, 1 plus sec theta cosecant theta, 1 plus sec theta cosecant theta, that is equal to RHS, hence. So in this question, what you have to do is, you have to first convert tan and cot into sin and cos, and then you have to simplify by taking LCM, and then you have to use this identity as a cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square, and then you can simplify it, you will get your RHS. Now, fourth part. One plus secant theta, secant a divided by sec a is equal to sin square a divided by 1 minus cos. Now you need to prove this part. So what will I do? I will take first left hand side. So 1 plus sec a divided by sec a. So what I have to do? I have to convert it into sin and cos. So sec can be written as 1 by cos a divided by 1 by cos a. Now what will I do? I will simplify by taking LCM cos A and cos A plus 1 divided by 1 by cos A. Now I have to simplify again. This will become cos A plus 1 divided by cos square A. Now see here. This cos and cos will be cancelled, so you will get in the denominator as 1. Now in the numerator, I want sine square A. I know that sine square A is equal to 1 minus cos square A. So how can I make it cos square A? 1 minus cos square A. What will I do? I can write this as 1 plus cos A. So if I multiply with 1 minus cos A into 1 minus cos A. In the numerator, what will I get? 1 minus cos square A. Because 1 A plus B into A minus B. A minus A plus B into A minus B is equal to A square minus B square. Because we need sine square A, so which can be done by 1 minus cos square A. So we have to use identity here. So we can multiply numerator and denominator by 1 minus cos square A. So this will become 1 minus cos square A divided by, when this is multiplied by 1, you will get 1 minus cos A. So 1 minus cos square A is sine square A divided by 1 minus cos A. And this was your RHS, that is left hand side equal to right hand side, hence moved. So this is how we have to do the questions based on trigonometric identities. Your main aim is to make the trigonometric functions or convert the trigonometric functions into sine and cos, and then you have to simplify either by taking LCM or by using the algebraic identities. Thank you.